Thanks for staying with us for For the Record. Joining me now is Greenville County Schools Athletic Director Daryl Nance. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You have a big job.
There's a lot.
Athletics, education, definitely. Academics, definitely. But athletics, in many ways, is the fuel for many schools.
It's often referred to as the front porch of the school.
There you go.
Right.
And when you're on the front porch and you're pushing hard, some people are going to deal with injuries.
Yes.
And you have to keep so many safe.
We have 690 teams, 1,200 coaches, and 11,500 athletes in Greenville County Schools.
How do you get your arms around that?
That's a lot. I have tremendous athletic directors in the schools. We have great processes and procedures that we follow through with. We have tremendous partnership with Prisma, with our athletic trainers. But there's always an assumption of risk when you play. And we are going to deal with injuries. We see that all the time. Our job is to mitigate those as best as possible. And we've done a number of things over the years that I've been in the job now 9 years. We've tried to do a lot of things to bring that injury ratio down, particularly our concussion ratio. We do a tremendous job working on our fields, getting our fields safer. Yeah. It's everything, right? It's the coach's education, it's the athletic trainer piece that comes in, it's our facilities people working on our fields. We look at every aspect of participation, play, and try to reduce injury as much as possible.
You know the saying, records are made to be broken. And so many young athletes are breaking records and new flags going up in the gymnasium, that kind of thing. That means they're pushing themselves harder and harder, going faster and faster.
Right.
With that comes a lot.
Bigger, faster, stronger is the thing, right? That's been a thing, which means collisions are harder. We're moving at a faster pace. One of the things that we've done is we've built new weight rooms in all of our high schools in the last 3 years. All of our strength coaches are now trained or certified through the High School Strength Training Association. So we're trying to make sure that as they are lifting and as they're getting bigger and stronger, their conditioning is appropriate for their body size, for their sport, so that we can, again, manage as best we can. I'd rather say lead. Lead them into a better participation method or model that we're having there. But it's going to happen.
And young people a lot of them have this. They're young, they're healthy, they're invincible. I have 3 teenagers in my house, all boys. Getting them to say a sentence that is more than one word is hard. For you and for teachers and for coaches to get these athletes to say, my shoulder hurts, or I'm winded, or I may need to sit the next play out, that's got to be a challenge.
It is. There's this old mantra in sports: no crying. Be tough. Rub some dirt on it. I mean, that's old school stuff. We've got to get away from that. I think our coaches do a great job of manipulating. I don't want to say manipulating, but working through that process of
getting them to understand.
You've got to talk to us. We see performance can dip. What's going on? What's happening with your body? They have got to lean into the athletic trainer. Our athletic trainers do amazing work. I call them the secret weapon of the school. They are medical professionals who serve tremendous numbers of kids at all of our schools, and can do the rehabs. They can do the referrals, but they can only do that if we talk. And the kids have to talk. And they've got to admit when they're hurt. They've got to understand what their body's telling them, right? I think it's incredibly important that they build a relationship, coaches with their kids, with their athletes, the athletic trainer with the athletes, that they feel comfortable doing that, and not just rely on, I don't want to miss this game. Because that second concussion syndrome can be devastating, right? And we don't ever see anybody hurt to the point that they're going to miss games. But there's a bigger, there's more than games. There's life after
Yeah.
this, and they have to understand that.
What do you say to parents?
Well, there's an assumption of risk when you play, and every parent signs an assumption
Yep.
of risk form.
Yep.
You did that for
I
your
did.
son.
I did.
You sign a concussion form.
Yep.
That there is this assumption of risk, but just know that our coaches are certified in heat awareness, sudden death syndromes
Yep.
are there.
Yep.
The concussion, we train them in all that stuff. All of our football coaches are trained and certified in the heads up culture of football. We do so many things to try to mitigate these injuries, but you still have to talk to us too, and you have to listen to us.
Yeah.
When it's time to say, I'm sorry your son or your daughter needs to miss this game because of this concussion. The other part too is the travel mentality and the overuse concept. So yeah, we're playing volleyball, but we're also in this volleyball travel tournament this weekend, or year round, or we're
Yeah.
year round soccer, or we have a pitch count in baseball, but the travel league doesn't have one on the weekend. So even though I only let you pitch 75 pitches on Wednesday, you threw Saturday and Sunday, and we start seeing shoulder injuries.
Yeah.
Parents need to understand where that risk is, where that line is too, and help us with their child's health.
Thank you so much for being here and sharing your knowledge and showing that so many people are looking out for the children.
Thank you.
Yeah. Still to come on For the Record, the band of brothers reuniting.
The fact that he made a decision 82 years ago has affected my life today.
In case you missed it, the cast of a popular series comes back together to train to honor the veterans they portrayed in a special way.